Oh boy, Chris, it sure is good that it's tomorrow and not today. No, that doesn't really work. I don't know why you want to pretend that it was tomorrow.
No, I'm just asking you because you used to come up with these weird, like, we have to, like... Oh, man. Editing with you is difficult.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know what I'm talking about. We'll leave it at that. Where's your car?
Oh. We just have a flare gun now. And now all the bandits in the immediate area know where we are. Quick, Hunchback, give me the fucking steering wheel.
I wish Uber was that fast.
Wanting to steal her away from us.
Oh, dear. Would you like Uber to be that fast? Why not have your own personal Uber and hire a cripple? That was like a fucking Brian Butterfield advert that went wrong at the last second. If I go there, you can kind of see the vague shape. Oh, good! Crash updated!
Oh, that's handy.
Oh,
we can start playing that now.
It's not. It's and never finish it. It's not the car game we wanted, but my God, right?
Good.
Oh shit! Fuck's sake!
Hang on, troll man.
that
Peter has no idea what he's doing.
That was almost as bad as the time I reversed and gonna go to work.
The thing is that is true.
Do you know about this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, of all my friends,
so
you're the one who's come to me with the most kind of like, how do I fix this dent questions.
Yeah.
Or why does my car make a noise? How do I stop my doors from creaking?
Look, I just know how to drive the car and drive it well. Like, actually exiting and doing oversteer. Shit, it's the police from Need for Speed!
Mate, the Need for Speed police are no joke. Don't upset the police on that game.
The Australian police, on the other hand.
Yeah, you couldn't do that on the... You can't do that on Need for Speed 3. You can't do that.
It's okay, they're dead now.
I think you can't kill them. Well, you can kill them.
It was just the fact that, like, they came the fuck out of nowhere and took me off guard. Like, oh God.
The game was so buggy. I did a jump. I was in mid-air and a police car just flew.
What?
Like, not on a jump. It just decided to lift off the ground, T-bow me mid-air and make me die.
That sounds like such horseshit, but like at the same time, I believe you because I've seen games that are that buggy. Like, oh God, Chris, have you played Watch Dogs 2?
No.
The police in Watch Dogs 2 are so fucking broken. There is never a moment where the police will lass up and actually fucking lose you. Like, there's a mission in the game where you have to steal a car that's basically Kit from Knight Rider.
Okay.
And the second you steal it, you engage in a police chase. And the idea, you're supposed to, like, lose them briefly so that you can duck into a corner and then turn the car off, like that scene from Drive. And, basically, I went on for an hour straight and then had to reset the mission because the police say I was too fucking good. They would not lose me. Like, no matter how much I swerved the car around and went into tunnels and shit. And then I googled it to see if I was doing something wrong, and like, the first result from what I typed up was, why is the police say I'm fucking broken? And it's like, validation.
Once we've done this, I just want we'll watch a clip of Need for Speed Heat, please, and you'll just see what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't doubt you, But yeah, let's go for it.
But for now, rather than talking about other games, let's talk about this game. This is what we're playing.
Yep.
And it's what other people are watching. What?
I put a shiv in his shoulder and, like, the shiv's clipping through his shoulder weirdly. Oh, Jesus. I have so much fun playing this that I forget how much of a fucking train wreck it is. Like, just the fact that they couldn't get Tom Hardy's face should have been the dead giveaway.
It's a good game. It's not meant to be based on the films, so it's kind of like its own character again.
Yeah, but it's got elements from the films.
Apparently they're making a second one.
Oh no, they are. they've got 2 sequels on it. It's got elements from the films in it though, because it's got Gas Town from the films in. Because if you can take this game as an explanation for why they're chasing him at the start of the movie, if you want.
Sorry, I was paying attention, but have you seen the new Ghostbusters trailer?
No, I'm aware of it though.
I watched it, and do you know
I'm
what?
getting really fed up with Hollywood just doing remakes.
No,
of stuff.
but I feel like the previous reboot was a bit shoehorned. It was like more of a political statement than it was just a reboot of a film.
I'm sorry. I heard something that was incredibly stupid and blacked out there for a second. What were you saying?
Why was it stupid?
A few moments later.
Thank God they never made any fucking movies after the second one.
Oh, I'm with you now. I was genuinely like, that's really rude, Pete. Alright, now I'm on the same page as
Sorry,
you.
I just completely blanked on you for a minute there. I apologise.
So, you not acknowledging the existence of the sort of the latest released Ghostbusters film?
Oh, what, Ghostbusters Afterlife, or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, I'll watch the trailer for it later.
No, I think it's called Rebirth. I think.
Thank God, there's never been any other fucking Ghostbusters movies.
So
I refuse to acknowledge the fucking reboot.
that makes sense.
I refuse.
So, just for the audience who are listening, a lot of our arguments tend to be either Pete doesn't explain something fully, or I don't explain something fully. It tends to just be a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah.
And then an argument happens, and then we realise that it was just miscommunication.
Yep.
And this is our friendship. I like how I was like, get out the way, Goblin Man!
Guess in the back.
The Goblin Man didn't even get in the bag. Oh, it's like, in the car! Goblin Man!
No, this is actually colorized footage of Amazon taking back Clarkson's tent for season 4 of the Grand Tour.
That was such a sad episode.
Yeah, it really fucking was. Thanks, Amazon.
I genuinely almost teared up.
I teared up, and then I stopped because I remembered, oh yeah, this man punched someone.
I didn't think of that, I just enjoyed...
The mood whiplash with Clarkson is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Jesus Christ, that was depressing though.
But, no, what was I going to say? So, anyway, they've got a new trailer for the Ghostbusters film.
Yeah.
Right? And what I like about it is, unlike a lot of these modern reboots, they've acknowledged the existence of the fact that the Ghostbusters, the original ones, existed. Because basically, from what I understand, the concept
because this one is specifically supposed to be a sequel to the other 2 films.
That's what I mean. It's just a sequel. It's basically, it's like the Ghostbusters kids.
What the fuck was going on with that guy on the car?
He was dancing.
Yeah, you saw like the guy fucking pole dancing with knives. Like, I didn't hallucinate that.
No.
So the new movie's the Ghostbusters.
It reminded me of do you remember? Is it? Not Perfect. What was it?
Winner of the stupidest name awards.
Stank gum.
Oh, we're going into like big money hustlers territories of names here.
Oh, have you seen the other trailer for that? What's it called?
Hang on.
Free Guy.
Hang on, back. No, not yet. Back the fuck up and like Ghostbusters, Trish. It's the Ghostbusters kids.
Sort of, yeah. It's got Paul Rudd in it and stuff like that. To be fair, it doesn't look too bad. From the trailer, it seems more faithful to like the original.
Well, again, because they've actually got the originals like on board for this one.
Yeah, which was nice. They didn't just actively go out of their way to go, yeah, the originals were great, but...
Fuck all of you. Also, that woman who played the secretary, she means fucking nothing. Seriously, that was the worst fucking part of that movie, was when they just said fuck you to the original actress by making a character into an idiot.
Yeah.
And that was the last I'll acknowledge of that movie existing. Anyway.
There we go.
Just to point out how fucking bad it is.
What other films are coming out? Actually, those are quite interesting. So there's Free Guy. So basically, the day in the life of a GTA 5 NPC.
Oh, brilliant. Really?
Yeah, done by
Ryan
the guy.
Reynolds?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. So that looks quite funny. I can. They've obviously got some kind of plot going on where he sort of almost breaks into the system. Like he understands like what's going on, and he's kind
So
of.
is it actually he's an NPC in GTA?
It's not.
Or is that like you
for legal reasons? It's not GTA, but it
But he
basically,
basically is an NPC in a video game?
Yes.
Okay,
No, they've acknowledged the fact that he's in a video game and he is an NPC. He like he works in the bank, and the bank gets robbed multiple times a day by different people, and they carry it out as if like it's like, oh, here we go again, doing our job. And in the trailer, he get run over by two cars. He sort of gets up and sweeps himself off and then goes to the bank. Because like in GTA, you run over random pedestrians, they get up and walk on, don't they?
Yep.
He is basically an NPC in GTA 5. Just a day in the life of an NPC kind of thing. Except he sort of he basically decides to go, do you know what?
Fuck it.
I don't really want to participate in this kind of anymore. He kills a player by accident. But you can tell that he knows what he's done, but it seems like, you know, he's still an NPC, he's still following his sort of coding, but he's kind of broken here. You know how NPCs follow like a track?
Yeah.
So he's still the NPC, he still has the same kind of personality traits as the NPC that he is, but he now is not on the sort of track that he was programmed to be on, if that makes sense. So he's kind of doing a bunch of other things, but he's still carrying the personality of the NPC he was programmed to be.
I can't make this fucking blimp work. I'm leaving. Fuck it. This was an exercise in futility.
So yeah, that trailer seemed alright. Wonder Woman 2's coming out.
Not looking. I'm looking forward to that, but at the same time, I'm dreading what it's going to lead to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm probably going to go off in a different direction to you with this, so you go first.
I am interested.
Oh, fuck! Oh!
Have
Go on.
you been involved in an accident that wasn't your fault?
Oh,
That's what this game is.
You're probably in Australia. Right, go on. So, Wonder Woman 2.
I'm interested because I felt the first one was quite good, actually. I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't too obnoxious. It wasn't trying to be anything bigger than what it was supposed to be, a Wonder Woman film. And for that, I think it was just more of an enjoyable film to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was more immersive. I'm just really worried about the next one because I'm like, I mean, the first one was good and a lot of people really praised it, but I never quite sort of felt like all of the praise was justified. Like, it was a good film, but it wasn't a great film. It wasn't like breaking boundaries or anything. It was just it was just being a film. Like, that's what it was. It was good for what it was.
Okay, now
I'm intrigued. I hope they pull it off right, but I am very nervous that, like, part of the reason why the story was so good is because it was sort of an origin story. I felt like they had like a good cast of actors and actresses, you know, play their parts really well. I can't really see what they're going to be doing in the 80s. I just really hope they don't decide to revert to the whole, you know, Wonder Woman is now a strong, independent female who now has to support and carry everyone. I just hope they don't take that path. But, you know, based off the first one, yeah, I want to give it a fair, like, you know, like I do with all films, I want to give it a fair, you know, I hope it does well, basically. So anyway, there's my point. I'm looking forward to it, but I am also nervous.
Okay, so this is going to show off the two completely different fucking levels we're operating on. So, I just look at the cast list and the characters that are supposed to be in the film.
Okay. For the record, I haven't seen it. I'm only going by off one trailer, which is why I've got such a vague opinion of it.
No, I've seen... Hang on, let me just ram this fucker through. Now, I'm looking forward to it because it looks like they're setting up to introduce Ted Cord as Blue Beetle in a future film.
Okay.
Which is good, because it means that, like, potentially we're going to get a Booster Gold film in the future, which I'm excited for. Well, what I'm dreading about the second Wonder Woman movie is the fact that Maxwell Lord is in it. Oh, Jesus Christ, Maxwell Lord.
Who's Maxwell Lord again?
Maxwell, okay, oh God, Maxwell, like... Time for a lot of comic history you don't care about but need to know, Chris. So, he's a character who's introduced in, like, I think either the 80s or the 90s, and the idea was that he was a guy who's, like, publicly funding the Justice League of America. And then they had this story arc about how, like, he had an alien computer which was feeding information to his brain in an attempt to, like, make him kill the Justice League. And he destroys it, and then he's, like, still funding the Justice League. And later on they retconned his backstory so that actually he was evil all along. And that, long story short, he's the guy who murders the second Blue Beetle, and it's really fucking depressing. It's one of the most depressing fucking story arcs ever. Like, he just murdered, on you see it as well, like, just on panel, he, like, headshots the second Blue Beetle, and then Wonder Woman snaps his neck.
Oh, wow.
And then, they have this, like... Yeah, they have, like, a massive event where they have to deal with the fallout of her publicly murdering a guy. Which is kind of why I'm dreading this film.
Okay, that's
Because they're probably going to go into, like, the whole Wonder Woman murders Maxwell Lord thing.
Yeah.
Because that was not a good fucking story arc.
Isn't that?
Because they ruined, like, 8 different characters in one fucking story. Chris tries to order KFC from the drive-thru. Shut up, Trollman. Hammond, you idiot. Oh, dear.
I wonder if I should get a burger. I wish I never came to KFC.
Please, we aim to enter the dead barn.
I love the fact, like, he showed up to this guy's house and he's just like, I have a man who can drive. We have drivers, you fuckwit. Yes, but this guy drives better than you. That's his entire argument in a nutshell.
Tightly wheel hands and my black fingers, we will deliver to you a bona fide grease pit. Praise be the prophet.
I love the fucking Hunchback. He's mental. Oh dear. Just a heads up, I'm probably do some side quests, like in separate episodes with Sam.
Sure. What, Mad Max?
Yeah, I'll do the side quests. Let's save the actual car shit for you in the story. Oh dear. Anyway, folks, this has been a review of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Even though the movie's not out yet.
Yeah.
Play the fucking theme music, engineer.
Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman.
I'd just like it to be good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because the first one was pretty good. So, well, we'll have a trailer.
But again, like, I'm going into this hyper aware of all the ways. Like, I'm preemptively hyper aware and fixated on all the ways the writers could potentially fuck this up. And they'll probably go with the she publicly murders Maxwell Lord thing as well, because they've specifically titled it 1984. So the movie's probably going to be some bullshit plot about him trying to, like, mind control everyone with the alien computer.
Yeah.
I'm just going based on what I know from, like, the comics I've actually read.
If I have the time, I'm going to sort of, like, get up to speed with that storyline and then sort of see what's going on.
I'll get you up to speed when we finish filming this episode. Anyway. You gotta give respect for this guy as a bandit leader, because he was smart enough to grab the comfy chair.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Much of a car. You trust that little scrap monkey?
For now, not much of a stronghold.
Careful now. Don't want to insult a man in his own home. Listen, we used to rule this stretch, and now the warlord controls all and brings only death.
Warlord.
Scrotus, Scabrous, killed, I hear. sawed him up in the head. But his terror outlives him.
A proposition then. I'll weaken their grip on these lands. You give us the use of your garage and tools.
Boom! If I thought you could, you'd have a deal. And then what?
Gastown.
In all fairness, this guy's like one of the closest things that we have to a decent person in this game.
What's the jewel?
But then again, like, he also looks like someone who's tried to put forks in the microwave. Did you ever read the news article about the woman who accidentally killed herself, put her head in the microwave?
No. How do you accidentally kill yourself
Like,
in the microwave?
this wasn't true. This was like one of those urban myth things that became, like, people think's true, but it's not. It's an urban myth where supposedly she was trying to get a tan, so, like, she put her head in the microwave to use it as a tanning move. Like, again, this is bullshit. It didn't actually happen, but people think it did. Like, supposedly, like, how the urban myth goes is she wants to get a tan, so she puts her face in the microwave, thinking, like, that'll give her, like, a nice even golden brown, and then it boils her brain. Like, it makes, like, obviously
Yeah.
it's bullshit because boils her brain makes no sense.
No,
But it's
boiling the brain makes sense. Putting your head in a microwave and turning it on successfully, for
Okay,
coming from the point of view of the woman's intelligence of I'll stick my head in a microwave for a perfect tan.
In
I can't see
the
her.
urban myth, she jams it with a fork.
Again, still can't do it. But anyway,
Oh
go
my
on.
god, that's really fucking depressing.
What?
It's the pilot's helmet from the second Mad Max movie.
Oh,
He was the best fucking character in that movie.
at least you got a mention.
Fuck, what was it? Right, yeah. So, no, so how the urban myth goes, she jams the microwave with a fork, so it'll turn on even the doors open.
Right.
And I just like that urban myth because it gives me the opportunity to make like 9 rapid fire jokes about pot noodle. The fucking quality of their food. Oh dear.
Do you know
And,
how a microwave heats up your food?
For those of you playing along at home, make out your own jokes about the woman's brain being pot noodle. So go.
Do you know how a microwave heats up food?
Well, I thought it was just radiation.
No, that's nothing to do with radiation.
Okay, go on. Let me tell you one more again. Vibrations?
No,
Go on.
photons.
Okay.
I think it's photons. Microwaves, basically. It was a microwave. I think it's photons. Basically, it shoots them. Maybe it's gamma rays.
Maybe it's gamma ray. No, Chris, that's the Hulk. just you go and put your you go like reheat your pizza in the microwave and the fucking like what's his fucking name? Mark Ruffalo emerges from your microwave. He's like, hey, I've eaten half of this, but you can have the other half. And he like he goes back into the microwave like a fucking stop motion puppet, like, and shuts the door himself.
The point is, what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
let's just use photons. Because I don't know if it's photons. Let me just quickly
Yeah.
because I'm super tired.
It's fine. We're finishing after this
Right.
conversation.
Photons fire out into the microwave, okay, and they bounce around, and basically they'll bounce through, and it heats up moisture, like the item's moisture. That's why if you put like bread in the if you put not bread, let's say if you put cake in the toaster,
In the toaster.
it's so
That's how you
no,
get
Pete.
fire.
Okay, look, I'm tired. So, right, let me try and not rush this. So you put a cake in the microwave, you turn it on, and when you get it, it's dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because you've heated up all the moisture, and the moisture's evaporated. Are you with me?
Yes,
That's why-
I'm with you,
That's
but I'm
why
also
if
imagining
you
you trying to
put-
cram cake into a toast. I've got this mental image of you taking.
That's why.
I've got this mental image of you taking a section of a wedding cake
But-
and then force it into the toaster slot, and then you bash it down with a fork, and then you put tape over the top,
Gamma rays.
and then like you put like in my mind, you've just put sellotape over the toaster slot to keep the cake in.
Sure. Look, the point is, a
Gamma
microwave
rays.
fires photons, and it's probably not even photons. I don't know. The point is, it fires.
It's photons, but probably not. I don't know. I failed science.
Electron.
Give me the award.
It heats up the moisture in
Most
the microwave. Moisture, Peter. It heats the moisture up.
Gamma rays.
And that's why
Moisture.
it
The
spins.
most unfinished games. Oh dear.
No, wait.
Clarkson
This-
came round and put cake in my microwave.
This is why if you heat up food and you put the plate in the microwave and it spins,
Yeah.
that's why the plate doesn't get hot, but the food does, because the food has moisture in it.
What the fuck do you mean the plate doesn't get hot? Bullshit, the plate doesn't get hot. If you...
Then you've got moisture in your plate, probably through putting it in a washing machine.
Dishwasher, for fuck's sake. Welcome everyone. We've learned that Chris doesn't know how to use any of his fucking kitchen appliances. How have you survived this long? Does Liz just do all of the cooking for you? Does Liz...
I feel like...
Be honest, does Liz just take care of all the kitchen stuff for you?
No, I've got it. I cook the meat.
You're not putting sausages in the toaster, are you?
I've got an oven down. I've got the oven. Oven is I cook the meat.
Good.
No, what I'm saying is when you put food in a microwave and put it on a plastic plate, next time you do it, put it on a plastic plate and put it in the microwave.
No, there's
and
my
heat up
problem.
the
I was
food.
using metal plates.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot.
That's
Right.
a joke.
But that's why the microwave spins. So when the photons bounce around, it evenly heats up. Because if you put, like, say, get a cardboard box example, like a pizza box, right, and you put it in a microwave and it doesn't spin. If you then have one of them goggles that makes you see heat, you'll see that certain patches of the boxes heat up, where other patches of the boxes stay cold. Are you with me?
Yeah.
With food. That's why you have when it spins and there's a lot of density to that food, it heats it from the inside out. That's why when you sometimes, like, if you warm up baked beans, that's why it pops and spits, because the heat's from the center escaping to the outside, which causes bubbles.
Oh.
Okay, I know what I'm talking
Okay.
about.
Of course you do. We believe that. We
I've
believe
never
that
been so
completely.
angry and frustrated talking about a microwave.
And on that, are you sure you don't mean the toaster? And on that,
Definitely not the toaster.
okay. And on that note, it's time for us to end it there. We have to go and get Mark Ruffalo out of his fridge.
I am so tired.
Yes, you are, crazy hunchback man.
I'm going home now.
Good night, Chris.
See you
Good
later.
night.
Bye bye.